Cold paid two. We're at Maywood Park Racetrack with two top leading drivers, Dale Hiteman and Dave Magee, who are right now in contention for leading driver at Maywood Park. Gentlemen, welcome. I wanted to have an opportunity to ask you how you felt competing with each other. Dale, do you find David to be a worthy opponent on the track?
Oh, I think Dave's a very worthy opponent by his past history. As far as winning titles, Dave's won quite a few already.
And how long have you been competing against him in the Chicago circuit?
Well, I've been up here, I think, a good 5 or 6 years, best I can remember.
Okay, and David, do you remember when Dale came on the scene here and started competing in the top driver standing?
Sure. I remember when he came up from Ohio, he was making himself noticeable right at the start, and he's become more prominent as he's stayed. The longer he's been here, the better he's become.
As far as Dale is a tough competitor of yours, what would be the one single thing that you would say that makes him stand out?
He's very aggressive and always a competitor. I'd say that is his biggest asset.
And Dale, how about David? What is it that makes him so outstanding in your opinion?
I think the one big thing is that him, like any of the top drivers, he comes out every night ready to race, and he does as good a job as he can do.
Now, you guys have both obviously been in the winner's circle quite a bit, been in contention for photo finishes. And when you're driving those horses in front of the stands, a lot of people call out your name and you know, hecklers calling your name and saying things. How does that make you feel, David?
Well, I like to see them get involved, so it doesn't bother me at all.
So it doesn't bother you when they say, oh, I think you know, positively and negatively. Does it ever affect you when they say, oh, you should have won with that horse easily?
Well, I know above all if I should do well or not, or if I have done well or not with a horse. So, you know, they're not telling me anything I don't know.
And how about you, Dale? How did the hecklers affect you?
Well, I think some of them hecklers got quite a few cute comments. I noticed a lot of those drivers really get a good laugh if one of the other guys is really getting nailed. So we laugh it off as best we can.
What's the best thing about driving, being a harness driver?
Well, the thing about being competitive and winning, it's like any sport. You know, you like to win and be competitive, and you go out there every night and give it your best.
And what do you want to say to the fans, David, finally about competing for this top driver at Maywood Park?
Well, I wish Dale the best, but I intend to beat him.
And that's straight from the two top drivers at Maywood Park right now. This is Eleanor Flavin keeping pace at Maywood Park.